The moment of toilet talks has once come upon us. It is Friday. It is the last day of the high-stakes social meeting challenge. And even though it didn't turn out exactly as I wanted to, it was a good week. I did a Tinder date, I did a job interview, and I didn't do the improv stand-up introduction course because that was the same day as the interview, and it was just mentally trash. Even though it's good to practice, if you don't prepare and if it just makes you feel like shit, then in my world you're not gaining competence, skills or confidence in that area. Then it will only make you feel bad. You have to somehow prepare you to be able to put in the effort to grow, to be able to act as the person you want to be. Like if you're in a uncomfortable situation, you have to still be aware in your head of what you're doing. You're in the moment and thinking, okay, I'm sitting here, I'm talking to her, I'm gonna push it, I'm gonna tell this story in a good way. So you actively make the choice of pushing yourself. And if you then fail, it still was an active choice. But if you just throw yourself in a situation and you're not at all confident and you just feel, oh, I don't want to be here, this is shit, it's gonna go to hell. You're gonna create that association to that context, and it will lower your self-esteem. That was two things I did, the job interview and the Tinder date. And the third thing, well, I actually called up an old friend of mine that I haven't met for almost 1.5 years. And I asked him to come over to have dinner with me and just talk and catch up, and actually went to play some pool afterwards as well. And it was a good practice. It was a bit uncomfortable because it was a long time since we spoke, and it wasn't that high stake, but still it was something I actually did to improve my social skills. Actually, to be frank, I can feel more insecure when I'm with friends, because then I actually somehow feel that I have something to lose, because with new people, hey, it's just another person. I don't really care if he or she likes me, because it's just one of millions of people. But when it comes to friends, I value their opinion higher because it's someone I care about and it's someone I've chosen to have in my life. To sum up the week, the challenge was about pushing yourself to do uncomfortable social meetings and interactions in order to be confident in these areas, because it will serve you in so many ways throughout your life. You need to have a mindset that whatever is gonna happen, will be okay, and you need to prepare yourself mentally before you go into these situations. So you have a game plan. So that will be your support structure, and that will create a confidence in the situation if you know what rules you're playing after, if that's a way to put it. Even though it could be so simple, just by I'm gonna find some topics that fuels this conversation. That could be the only structure you need, but then you have a clear focus. That was it for this weekly challenge number 11. If you haven't done this yet, or if you just found me, go back and look at my previous weekly challenges. Start with how to connect with people, or one of the challenges that will start to develop your social skills, and do one of these weekly challenges. Or if you're up for it, just start with this one, 3 high-stakes social interactions. We have to start to implement these habits of actively working towards progression. Doing something and having a clear goal, analyzing the actions that you did, and then see how you can improve and make that improvement for the next time you're doing it. That is what this is about. Implementing life-changing habits that will gain you, because you deserve to have a better life. It's so much more fun when you feel the growth in you, when you improve, when you can feel that you can do whatever you want to do because you have that confidence. That is a joyful, happy, great freaking life. And that is the life we should build.